First pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting second.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. For Gordon, he picks up stolen base number. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. In there for strike one. Good curveball. Strike two.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Christian Yelich becomes the first out of the inning. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now. Justin Bour. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Quentin. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Number 7.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Carpenter is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Grounded softly to the right. To his left, Carpenter. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here's another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Throw on to first. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through for a hit. Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton coming on. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Valentian is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Lined into left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Ready to take his hacks again, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Trumbo. A double play. Digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler. Still ranging back. Gone! Riding in once again, Justin Bour. He singled his last time up. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. There's a high pop-up. Trumbo is calling for it. And the inning is over. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimm scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Fowler
sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Towards second, Gordon is there. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. David Dahl stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Quentin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The designated hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Third baseman.
Lifted in the air to center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Trumbo on the move. He's there to track it down, and that. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder Tommy Pham.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Realmuto puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping into the box, Valentian looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Got him. Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Shortstop.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robinson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carpenter.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he misses with it 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In now, Dexter Fowler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder number 32.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder Christian.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting
Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Digging in to try it again, Quentin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he's set down 1 away. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Digging in and looking for more, Aledmus Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
D. Gordon.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting
in is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Digging in, Valentian. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he's safe. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tap down the line. Dietrich charging this one. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Valentian is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Stepping in, David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. 2 outs, and Kyle Schwarber will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Settling in.
Leading off for Miami. Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Grounded back up the middle. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Digging in now,
baseman,
Justin Bour. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. At the plate, Quentin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Junichi Tazawa is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Stanton is in foul territory now as he hustles over to put it away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting, number 7.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Not in time. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Stanton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Adani Echeverria will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a back at pinch hit, leading things off here. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Number 14 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Your attention, please.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now playing third
The
base.
windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really...